okay. Uh, there was earlier footage, but I had to delete it because I don't want to do any editing. This was supposed to be quick. Also, I had to delete it because that kind of messed some things up. Okay, so 10 fictional wizards and witches sorted into their sorted into their Hogwarts houses. Now, some of these will be skipped, or rather, skipped and replaced. So if I see one where I don't think it fits, or I don't know the property, rather than read what they say, we're going to put what I think. Because I don't agree with what they have a lot of the times on screen read. So it's also because I want to give my opinion. Alright. Right. So the Sophie and Agatha thing, I have not heard of the School for Good and Evil. I actually do want to find out about that, because it actually sounds like an interesting book series. So I'll have to look into that. Right, so we're just gonna, since I've already read through this before, make it quick and easy. We're gonna skip this. Well, not skip it, but okay. So Agatha, it says here Agatha would be Gryffindor and Sophie would be Slytherin. Good. Gandalf. Okay, Gandalf, they say, is definitely a Ravenclaw. I agree. I also feel like Gandalf and Dumbledore would definitely start arguing with each other over stupid petty things, and I'm living for that. I'm also living for the idea that Gandalf and Dumbledore were best friends in some life or other. Like the way he used to be with Grindelwald, if you catch my drift. Only a real good Harry Potter fan would get that reference. Hmm? Okay, let's come in. Okay, here's the first replacement. I don't know who this character is because I don't read or watch Vampire Diaries and I refuse to. So we're going to instead mention the lack of the Cromwells from Halloween Town. That kind of makes me angry. I know it's a decom, so I know. But, okay. So, instead of her, we'll go with Cromwells. I think all the Cromwells would make good Gryffindors or Ravenclaws. Because they're all really intelligent, like Ravenclaws, but they're all brave because they've done brave things, like Gryffindors. Alright, moving along. That's about all I can say. Right, Sabrina. Okay, so E. Alright, so we're not gonna go with what the suggestion they have. I'm gonna base this on um the adaptation from the 90s, as well as the one done in was it Sabrina's Secret Life slash Sabrina the Animated Series. Those are the ones I grew up with and the ones that I know more about. And also, I don't want to go with the darker adaptation for Sabrina because it's kind of slightly biased and makes it harder. It's like more, oh, well, she has more Gryffindor traits because it's like darker and she fights evil really easily and she's brave and blah blah blah. Nah, we want something that's kind of, I don't want to say comedic, but yeah, I guess that's a good word because you can get more value out of the character. So, but I personally think that, okay, well, they say, let's see what they say. They say Ravenclaw. I kind of think Ravenclaw, but I also want to say Hufflepuff because she's a half blood. By Harry Potter standards, she's a half blood. And I'm not going to say all half bloods are automatically Hufflepuffs because that wouldn't be fair to Harry or Snape. What should I say? Half blood prince. Oh, Snape. Oh, we'll miss you. Always. I'm sorry, I had to do it. But no. I think she'd probably be a good Hufflepuff. Like, if she wasn't Ravenclaw, she'd be Hufflepuff. Okay. There's another one we're gonna skip over because I don't ask me to watch Once Upon a Time. I refuse. It's, no. Okay. So instead, we're going to mention the Hocus Pocus sisters because they don't get mentioned. They're Slytherins. They'd probably follow He Who Must Not Be Named around and cause mischief, steal some kids' souls, and probably think they're getting all powerful when in reality he's just taking advantage of them. Alright. Samantha from Bewitched. Okay, let's see what they say for her. See, what do they say? Hufflepuff. Yeah, she'd be Hufflepuff. Okay. The Halliwell? Halliwell? Okay, I thought I was saying that wrong. Halliwell, yeah. Also, something tells, I don't know if that's from the new the new adaptation of Charmed or the original one? So we're just gonna, because if they're talking the new one, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna just skip straight to, okay. Prue is a Hufflepuff, I agree with that. Piper's a, it's also gonna be Slytherin, so we're going with Slytherin because, yeah, I prefer Slytherin because that's my house. Okay, so Prue's a Slytherin, Piper is definitely a Ravenclaw, and Phoebe is a Gryffindor. Amen. Okay, Merlin. Merlin stays on the list, but we're going with the Disney Sword and the Stone adaptation because that's the one I grew up on and can recognize. Slash the regular Arthurian legend. But we're going with the Disney-fied version because that's the one that I know and love. He's most definitely a Gryffindor or a Ravenclaw. He'd probably be Ravenclaw first with like subtle Gryffindor traits. Let's see what they say. Oh. Aha. But he's actually a Slytherin. Okay, I did say Gryffindor and Ravenclaw, just like I thought. Alright, so but we're going to say Slytherin because he actually did exist in Harry Potter and is a Slytherin. So we're just going to skip that. They kind of cheated because he exists in Harry Potter. They shouldn't, even if there's other iterations, they shouldn't include him because he's already in the Harry Potter. Okay. Nanny McPhee. Yes, let's see. Okay, Nanny McPhee, the knockoff Mary Poppins for the bad kids. Well, can we watch Mary Poppins? No, we have Mary Poppins at home. Mary Poppins at home. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. Okay, let's see. Yes, she's definitely a Ravenclaw. Yeah, she could be a Hufflepuff. We'll go Hufflepuff. Because it says Hufflepuff. Yeah, they're definitely a Hufflepuff. Okay, ooh, Mary Poppins. Alright, let's see. Oh, babies. Okay, no. Let's see. Where did they put Miss Poppins? It doesn't say. Let's see. Ravenclaw. Yeah, I can see her as Ravenclaw. Okay, so Mary Poppins is definitely a Ravenclaw. But I also want to make the statement that there was a theory going around that Mary Poppins is secretly working for the Ministry of Magic. I 100% agree with this. Because of that bag of hers, and also some of the tricks she can do. I think she's actually one of those people that is hired by the ministry to go to children's homes for muggle-borns to help them. Because, like, the Bankses probably don't really know, and I like that Mr. Banks is, like, has family that is a wizard or witch or something, and he doesn't know about it because, of course, he doesn't, because he's that guy. But you know, that's just my opinion. But there you go, guys. There'll probably be some more video content, but right now I do have other things I have to do. Namely, I have to fix Iron Zebra's introductory video because Iron Zebra made a mistake and said something that Iron Zebra well, it was not. Iron Zebra did not say what he said at the end of his introduction to be bad. He's actually a good guy. It wasn't actually a bad thing. He's doing it because he said something that people might misconstrue, and it's not good things that be misconstrued. And also, he has family that is against the support of the thing that he mentioned. I'm not saying what it is because it's not, I'm not opening a can of worms and getting Iron Zebra in trouble. So, yeah. So if you see the video edited and it looks wonky, I apologize. It's because I have to fix it. So, I will see you all later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.